the chief rabbi of England, their Bezdin, put that back on, also basically sided with the RCA. I read Rav Zach's Shabbos sermon every Shabbos. One of my members, the president of my shul, that's why I read it. Fate will fire me if I don't. It is a brilliant exercise in human language, how that man masters the English language. And suddenly, they ask him about this brainstem thing. So here's number one. Somebody asked him, but what about this business about getting without giving? That you can get an organ from a brainstem because he's dead, but you can't give it because you're alive. To which the chief rabbi answered, it's a spurious question. Spurious question? It's a question that's omid b'ulbul m'shalolam. Spurious means irrelevant. He used a word that no one else will understand what it means. Right? And then he comes out with a statement concerning. He says, well, we believe what the Bezdin believes, but you should know you're supposed to ask your own rabbi, etc., etc. A man who's mastered the language for clarity suddenly is mumble, bumble, don't know what he's talking about. It's tremendous, tremendous political issues that are here which I don't understand. But the fact is that I would venture to say, I put it as a fact, no member of the Bezdin in London ever saw a brainstem death protocol performed. If anyone sees it, you can't have any doubt in your mind. Before the doctor comes to his conclusion that he's brainstem dead, you know very well that man is dead. He looks dead, he behaves dead. This is, in Yisrael Hashem, maybe the Eved, a wonderful thing, to hang the issue up for public review and let the public respond the way they have to respond. Each you have Rabbonim, each you, they're members here of the RCA, you still have a voice in the RCA, if you're paying your dues at least. Right. And in Yisrael Hashem, they have to back off. They have to back off first on the, if you don't give, you don't get. That must be established. If it's death for one side, it's death on the other side. If it's not death on one side, then it's not death on the other side. That's the key. And then to review what are the facts and who are the source, what's the source of information. I venture to say that it was the influence of Rabbi Bleich that convinced Rabbi Schechter and Rabbi Willig and the RCA. And I say again, he hadn't the slightest idea what we're talking about.
I don't know if you know, but why did they start the process? I mean, who started the process? Why did they start the process that resulted in this report? I mean, was there something going on that required that somebody had to organize?
Okay, let me tell you something again from my father's Zatzal's folklore. He says two yeshiva bochim studying together for 15 years at Radin, then one of them leaves for America. And after 10 years, one of them comes back to see his old chava. So he stops, he doesn't know where he lives anymore. He stops in the first house, he asks, do you know where Rabbi Yankel is? He says, who, Yankel the Mamzer? Goes to the next house, he says, we know where Yankel is. Yankel the Ganef. Finally meets Yankel, he says, Yankel, what do you do here in town? He says, I'm the Rosh Kol. I'm the president of the shul. He says, what do you need it for? He says, I want a little COVID. You say it in the benching. Harachaman hu yifanesenu b'kovod. You want to feed me a little COVID. They wanted to, whoever wrote that thing, largely this Asher Bush, wanted COVID. So he got Bizyonos instead.